Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to another retro review. And today we're looking at Transformers Animated Rodimus. This is the Takara release. The paint on this compared to the US release or Hasbro release is much like a little more metallic, whereas I think the Hasbro release was more of a little closer to red than the kind of purplish this one has with the metallic color to it. And it does come with a weapon, and this is also in that same purplish color, whereas the Hasbro release was more of a red. And it didn't. I liked this one better, so when I got the chance on finding one, I grabbed the Takara release. I just thought it was so much better. Yeah, he has his bow, and they do fire, and fire pretty nicely. Yeah. And it can store on the vehicle. There are two slots on the top here that the tabs down here go on, and it's want to make sure when you're putting it on, you be careful not to fire that, but there it is with the weapon storage. So yay, there's something you can do if you like. But here you can see translucent blue. You can see his face sticking out from the windshield. Sorry. I love this figure. It's one of my favorite Rodimus figures, or Hot Rod figures, however you want to call it. I mean, I think he was Hot Rodimus is what this one was called. And then Rodimus in the Hasbro release, because I don't think they had gotten the rights for Hot Rod back yet. So, yeah. But got some gold here for the headlights, and you kind of see the shine that it has. Like, I really love that. I've had this so long that there are some spots where a little bit of paint, like scuffing, has happened. You can't avoid it unless you keep it in the packaging. Really, that's the only way to avoid it. And when you're a collector like me who likes to be able to get it out and transform it, it's not going to happen. But the gold flame deco looks really good. Gray for the engine and the smokestacks. I kind of like the way this sits, where it looks like it goes up and then comes out. So really cool there. Got some silverish for the wheels. This gold plastic for the wing. And it's a good, strong plastic. I mean, with how many years I've had this is not coming apart. I'm not getting it where it's falling apart. It just looks very good. Some, let's say like a gunmetal gray on the back here. Looks very cool. Big old Autobot symbol right there. Here's the bottom. You can see that. Looks very good. And he does roll very nicely. Absolutely love it. Just very good. Yeah, excellent figure. I said it's one of my favorite versions of Hot Rod. And I just, when I saw how much better the Takara version was, I had to get it. So this is it for the vehicle mode. We'll transform him into his robot mode. So start off by untabbing from the back here. There we go. Sometimes it tabs in very nicely. But bring him out like this for now. We're going to just bring this up for now. Leave it like that. Now what we want to do is we're going to shift these pieces up to hear that little click. And then we're going to get in here and untab the feet from in here. And we also want to untab it from there, bring it all up and around, kind of rotate it at the waist, straighten out the legs. Want to push this piece over till it clicks in, straighten out the feet. Same thing with this side, till it tabs in, straighten out the feet, and there's pretty much the legs done. Now what we'll do, want to lift this up, want to push the engine block around to bring out the Autobot symbol on the chest. Then we want to rotate in the wheels, bring this out like this, and then before we really bring it up, bring up these armatures till they click in. Same thing on this side. And then with this one, what we want to do, kind of want to push it. Or, sorry, I thought it was going to clip in here, but I guess not. It looks like it should, but I think I'm wrong on that. So what we want it like this, and then there are slots on the back of this that'll plug into the tabs just behind the head. Want to push his neck piece down, rotate the arms around before we finish up the hands. Kind of bring it up here, rotate this piece down, and that'll flatten it out, and then we get his wing. And you can leave it like this, or you can bring it in. It's completely up to you on how you want to do it. I kind of like to leave it like this, especially for the arms. So now we just pull it down, rotate it, bring his hand out. And there is that. Same thing here. Bring it down, rotate it, bring his hand out, and voila. There we have Hot Rodimus, or whatever you want to call him, in his robot mode. And sometimes he can be a bit pain to stand, because he doesn't have like bits sticking out that are gonna give him a decent like heel. But you can get him in a good standing position. It is possible. But there we have Hot Rodimus in his robot mode, and I love the stylized look of the animated figures. I mean, just such a unique look to them. Absolutely love it. This, I used to have more animated toys, and unfortunately lost a bunch of them to issues where I had to sell them. So I'm disappointed about that. I would love to get more again, because I absolutely love the animated figures. Like, they were so cool. Cybertron's still my favorite, but the animated, absolutely love it. But let us take a look at his head. And again, that very stylized, animated style head looks really good. Look at that light piping. And then what I love is it's got that look like you can see his pupils. And I think that is just so cool. It's such great light piping. Like, for, you've only got that amount, but it lets so much light in with that translucent blue. Absolutely love it. Looks so amazing. Now the back of the car and everything are his arms. The hood is, of course, his chest, like we normally see with him. There's his legs. Just all looks so good. Love the shine to him that he's got with this paint job. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Articulation, the head can rotate. You can look up that far. Can look down only about that far. Can rotate at the arm. Arm can only come out about that far. It sort of bumps into everything, which is unfortunate. There isn't really bicep swivel, but the elbow is on a ball joint, so you can get all kinds of movement there. And then we also get sort of a double jointed elbow. And that works very nicely. The hand can rotate, and you can bring it in and out. And especially due to transformation, you can actually bring it in that far if you want. Do have a waist. Leg can... Oh, come on. Sorry. There we go. Leg can kick forward that far. Kick back that far. Full Van Damme. And since it's on a ball joint, get a little bit of a thigh. So not too bad there. And knee. Under 90 for the knee. And then the foot can come down. Can move up a bit. Got ankle pivot both sides. So you can get some decent posability out of him. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I absolutely love this figure. One of my favorites in my collection. Like, definitely one I don't think I would ever get rid of. It is such a cool look for Hot Rod or Hot Rodimus. And he can hold his bow. Just push it into his hand. And there he is, holding his bow. Just like that. Yeah, not too bad at all. Definitely an enjoyable figure. Definitely one of my favorites, as I've said so many times. I'm sure you're sick of hearing it already in this review. But recommend keeping an eye out for it. If you can, you know, the Hasbro version, still a good addition. But if you can get the Takara, I recommend that more, just simply for the paint job alone. Like, the paint is just so much better on the Takara than it is on the Hasbro release. So, yeah. So that is going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed this review. I also want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.